Okay, good news and bad news. I cannot find the GT620 I need to put together my first ever gaming rig, because I wanted to, make an experiment video, going back in time just over 11 years, find out what my first proper gaming PC was like, and I need a very specific GT620. Now, there are a few other models that perform within 1% of that card, but the one I need is unobtainium in 2025 apparently. I have gone through every online retailer, I have contacted people in Shenzhen, China, those massive complexes of massive amounts of people selling computer components, waited a couple weeks to hear back from each of them, and none of them were able to find the card, even though they have loads of things from that era. They do not have the card I need, and I would have been willing to pay the import taxes on that, because they were going to give me a markup, I can tell you that much. They were telling me it wouldn't be cheap. But I've run out of ideas trying to find that GT620, so I'm just going to have to make do with the one I've got. Okay, it's 5% slower, but big deal. It'll handle the games I need to throw at it. I've even gone through the trouble of installing Windows 7, which has now just turned off the screen. It's been updating for 4 hours straight. There is actually a way to still get Windows Update working. There's just no new updates, so you can get Windows 7 up to date. It's just you need to rely on the community for anything past that, because Microsoft did abandon it. And there is one other thing that I tried to get for this experiment, which is the first PC case, which is the case that this system would have been in. It was a HP Pavilion pre-built. That was my first gaming PC. It was an i3-2130, 4 gigs of RAM, a 500 gig hard drive, and Windows 7. I added the GPU. Now, that case, I have been able to find it. I could buy it for £30 British shipped, but it's an ITX case, which I did not remember. I thought it was M-ATX, which would have been fine, because I have an M-ATX board. But no, it's ITX. And ITX 2nd, 3rd gen systems, ITX 2nd, 3rd gen motherboards, 1155 socket motherboards, they're not overly expensive. But when you add in that cost to the cost of the case, and then I would also need an SFX power supply, because apparently it had an SFX power supply in it, didn't remember that, it takes this from being a £40 budget to a £140 budget, which blows this project's budget completely out of the water for my affordability. And it also means that if I were to put all of my budget into that, I wouldn't be able to then do the second system and the third system, which I'm also trying to get done. I just need to find an affordable $79.90. Yeah, that's proving difficult.